Random baseball player of the day is Jim Palmer, and the random baseball player of the day is brought to you by DraftKings. Hey, it's Jomboy here, telling you there are 100 million reasons why you should listen up. DraftKings, the leader in one-day fantasy sports, is celebrating the return of sports by giving away up to $100 million in prizes to all of their customers, including one lucky winner who will take home $1 million cash prize. To claim your share of up to $100 million in instant giveaways, all you need to do is download the app and sign up using promo code Jomboy. Then enter DraftKings free football survivor pool. Yes! It really is that easy to claim your share of up to $100 million in instant giveaways and put yourself in the running to win $100 million cash prize. Well, the top prize is reserved for one lucky winner. Everyone who signs up and enters DraftKings free football survivor pool will receive an instant bonus of at least $5 in value upon entering. While you're in the app, don't forget to check out all the great daily fantasy contests DraftKings is hosting for this week. They got basketball and golf and a bunch of other shit. Hockey, maybe. Probably. So go download the DraftKings app now, use promo code Jomboy to claim your share of $100 million in instant giveaways and put yourself in the running for the $1 million cash top prize. That's promo code Jomboy to get your share of $100 million in prizes only at DraftKings. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details. DraftKings is taking care of us. They see what we're all about, the whole company. They said we want to sponsor everything. We love you guys, so go get DraftKings because they love us. We love them. We love you. Jim Palmer was so good. 3 Cy Youngs. That's 2 fingers that I put up, 2 chubby little fingers. 3. I can't do 3 like that. 3 Cy Youngs, 6 All-Star appearances, 3 World Series, 2 ERA titles, and Hall of Famer, and beautiful blue eyes. This is gorgeous. Thanks, Jim, for having such good blue eyes. Different shade of blue than mine. I got blue eyes. 2003 Lake Zurich Middle School South Best Eyes winner, but Jim's I think the lighting's helping him out there. Jim Palmer was adopted at birth. I mean, I read his bio, and this I thought was interesting. He's adopted at birth. They lived in New York City. The husband and wife that adopted him, the father passed away, so his mom moved to Beverly Hills. She remarried a character actor named Max Palmer, who was on TV. That's where he gets the last name Palmer from. It's kind of interesting. He went through a couple last names. He was 19 when he made his debut for the Orioles, and he was mainly used as an emergency starter and mop-up reliever. The most famous thing about Jim Palmer is how damn good he was, but he was like the tall, smart professor type, and then his coach, the manager, Earl Weaver, was the short, not like street smarts guy. They have a book they wrote together. We were 11'9", Palmer and Weaver, so like it's a very famous relationship. A lot of good stories. You can Google and you'll find some. You know, there's one story where Earl Weaver. Well, this is cool. Paul Blair was a center fielder for the Orioles, and he said that the young Palmer wouldn't want to stay in games if he didn't have his best stuff. So he would always come up with a twinge in his arm or something and like get out of games. And Hank Bauer, the former manager, would take him out. But when Earl Weaver was the manager, he wouldn't let Palmer come out of the game. He just wouldn't take him out if his stuff didn't have. So Palmer learned to get his fastball over, his curveball over, recalled Paul Blair, and he learned to pitch because he was going 9. Earl made him grow up a little bit. And in stories about the two, Palmer would say, yeah, he just used to make me finish 9 because he said there's no one in the bullpen better than me. So I just go pitch all game. I didn't really have an option. And Earl Weaver said the same. Palmer told a cool, funny story, kind of interesting story, because he was like, he didn't like the lineup, and then the left fielder botched a ball, and then the first baseman botched a pop-up, and he said Earl Weaver walked out to the mound and said, "Are you trying?" And he was like, "Am I trying? Are you trying? Look at the lineup you gave me." Which is a funny story, but it also kind of throws teammates under the bus, so I'm not sure I love it. I didn't do this yesterday on purpose. I didn't look at Jim Palmer's baseball reference because I wanted to look at it on the show for the first time, because I gotta guess it's littered in bold. Let's see. We got, yeah, okay. So he led the league in wins in 75, 76, 77. For people that don't look at Baseball Reference a lot, if you got bold in a category, that means you led the league that year. Led the league in win percentage, led the league in ERA twice, 2.09 ERA in 1975, and he pitched in 39 games. That's insane. Led the league in innings pitched 3 times. It's probably the Earl Weaver effect. Led the league in shutouts twice, one with 5, one with 10. Probably the Earl Weaver effect. Led the league in complete games with 22. Probably what he's talking about with Earl Weaver, saying, I'm just going to keep you going. Led the league in games started with 40 and 39. Led the league in batters faced. So a lot of these are cumulative stats because Weaver just kept throwing them out there. And then you get to the awards section of his page, and what do we got? We got Cy Young, 5th, MVP, 25th. I don't care about those. All-Star, 5th in Cy Young, 5th in Cy Young, and then Cy Young and MVP. 3 Cy Youngs in a row. No, not in a row. 1 year he didn't have it. So from this stretch, Jesus, this stretch is crazy. What years are these? From what year is this? From 27 years old, 1973. All right, hold on. Look at this stretch. This is 1973. So in 1972, he placed 5th in the Cy Young. Then he won the Cy Young. Then he didn't get any votes or any awards or anything. Must have been injury year or bad year. I don't know. Looks like he only pitched half a season in 74. So he comes back in 75. He wins the Cy Young again. 76 wins the Cy Young again. 77 places 2nd. And 78 places 3rd. Dude was pretty good, huh? They said that he was always the 3 on his team because the other 2 guys were technically better because they had more wins, but Palmer was the best statistically. As 36 years old, he led the league in WHIP. So what happened in that 74 year? He only made 26 starts. That's still that's considered a half season then because he was making 36 and 40. 26 starts this year nowadays is like, yeah, that's good. Let's check out his 1975 game log because that seems crazy. 1975 game log. Make it a little bigger for you guys. All right, so we got he opened up the season with a complete game shutout against the Detroit Tigers. Not bad. Then 7 runs, but only 2 earned. Then another complete game shutout. Okay. Against Milwaukee. Then a complete game, 1 earned run. Oh, he actually threw up a stinker. 6 innings pitched, 5 earned runs against the Yankees in his 5th game of the year. But he was able to bounce back from that. I guess you're allowed to have 1 stinker then. Then after that stinker, he goes 4 complete games in a row. 1 earned run, 3 earned runs, 0 earned runs, 2. Then 5.13. That was probably considered a horrible start back then. Then another complete game. Okay, on June 4th, he went 10 and a third, 2 earned runs. Jesus. 9-9. You fucking kidding me, dude? They used him out of relief. They used him out of relief in the doubleheader to get the save. He's already pitching 9 innings every 5 days. Why not? God damn, that's crazy. Oh, shit. He went 12 innings on August 21st. 1 earned run. And then 8 innings and 9 innings. So, I'm going to need my calculator app because I'm the worst person that's ever attempted to do math. How many innings did he average? 323 innings divided by 39. is eight innings. He averaged 8 2/3 innings, but let's take away that relief appearance, right? So he only had one relief appearance. Yeah, he only had one relief appearance, so I'm not going to count that as a game. So 323 divided by 38. He averaged 8.5 innings a game. 8 2/3, we'll call it. Same thing. That's pretty good. For the entire season, he averaged 8 2/3 innings. Nut job. He gave up 3 home runs in this game, though. Not good, man. Who popped him? Let's see. Who popped him? Who popped him on this day? It was July. Oh, hello. What just happened? It was July 27th at County Stadium. 3:07 start time, day game on grass. You think the shadows would help him. They didn't. You got Ken Singleton, Paul Blair, Tommy Davis, Lee May, Tony Muser, Bobby Grich, Don Baylor, Brooks Robinson, Dave Duncan, Tim Nordbrook, Jim Northrup. Oh, Nordbrook and Northrup. Pinch hit for each other. Don Money. That's a great name. Is he a name I should know? Don Money. Darryl Porter, George Scott, Hank Aaron, Mike Began, Bill Sharp, Sixto Lescano, Robin Yount, Don Money, nickname Brooks, Donald Wayne Money. Yeah, he's a pretty good player. MVP votes, some All-Stars, Don Money. It's a good name. All right, so who hit home runs off of him? Darryl Porter hit a home run, Gorman Thomas hit a home run, and Mike Hegan. All right, I'm running late. I could spend, this is what happened. This is the problem with Baseball Reference when you run into a dude like Jim Palmer who's just got good numbers all across the board, is you could spend all day on it. I could spend all day on his Baseball Reference just looking at his numbers. Like, obviously, I want to find out how he did against Hall of Famers. But we got to keep this moving. We're already at 9:31. Wake and Jake coming up. So, Jim Palmer.
And that's all I have to say about that.
And we'll push